All right, this comes to us from Bob on Facebook, who shared this with us recently. It's from a yahoo.com article, which means they probably got it from somebody else.
Probably, yeah.
It's about conservative minister E.W. Jackson, who, fuck this guy. So anyway, we have a repeal of the 181-year-old ban on headwear that's been on the U.S. House of Representatives floor.
I support this.
Yeah.
I support this 100%. I support this 1,000% because this rule was only instituted to keep everyone but white men out. That's exactly what it was for, because women were supposed to wear headwear indoors and men were not, and they knew the religions other than Christianity liked their headwear, and that would exclude Jews, which is probably the ones they were thinking about, but also Muslims and Hindus and various African nations. They knew what they were doing, so I'm totally for this. And yes, it's for religious freedom, and it's for religions that I don't believe in either and have criticisms of.
So fortunately, this last election that we had in November, the midterm election, in Minnesota, Democratic House of Representatives member Ilhan Omar was elected to office there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she had the voice of the people. She got the voice. She got the number of votes, and she's now part of the House of Representatives. Mm-hmm. One little hang up to people like Jackson is that she wears a hijab.
Yeah.
Which is none of their fucking business. You know?
Accurate.
All right, so E.W. Jackson, E.W. like ew, Jackson, made a comment on his radio show saying the following: "The floor of Congress is now going to look like an Islamic republic."
Is it really?
Because a woman wears a hijab.
Hey, that woman would not have an elected office in, the Islamic Republic that you're talking about there.
Yeah.
We've been over this on the show. Many women of Muslim heritage wear the hijab for many reasons. A lot of them include just ownership over their cultural identity. It is not necessarily because they feel like they have to because of their families or anything like that. Or maybe they do. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not your fucking business.
Well, here's the thing, is that we still agree, no matter what anybody else may say, that, oh, you fucking liberals defending Islam. We're not defending Islam.
No,
we're defending this person.
We're defending the person.
The person's choice to wear whatever the fuck they want to wear on the floor of Congress.
For whatever their reasons. And if we had a conversation with this person, might disagree with their reasons for wanting to wear a hijab.
Yeah. That doesn't mean we're fucking defending Islam. It just means that we're defending somebody's individual right to wear something.
I will have
fuck us, right?
My ex-husband bought me a hijab. Just because it's pretty silk. And he bought me a hijab in Morocco, and I wore it as a scarf to the aquarium because it's, again, very pretty silk. And I ran into a Muslim woman there. Well, I didn't run into her. I approached her. She decked out to the nines, looked great. And I said, I have no idea how to wear a headscarf. Can you teach me? And she goes, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, it's a hijab. I want to know how to wear it. So she tucked it in and she wrapped a hijab for me. I was wearing a hijab. I don't believe in that shit. I don't care about covering my head. But this woman felt seen. And some white ass woman asked her for advice on how to wear a hijab. And she was suddenly treated like any other woman, right? And she did. She looked fantastic.
Yeah, they can look great.
She did. She looked amazing. Yeah. Everything matched. She was just perfect.
Yeah.
She was,
the thing I want to bring up with this thing here is that the headgear that we're talking about, it involves yarmulkes, involves hijab.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It better fucking involve colanders if we have a Pastafarian elected to the fucking House of Representatives. It's like,
don't. No, I don't. Don't do.
No, I want somebody to. I do. I really.
Come on, man. Our politics are already enough of a fucking joke. We don't need that shit, and it just makes us look like.
Well, here's the thing, Felicia. If Vermin Supreme got elected president, I would expect him to wear the rubber boot on his head. God damn it, because that's what he sold us on. I'm just fucking having. I'm having fun. I'm having fun.
But I'm not gonna endorse this atheist crap where they're like, other stupid headwear should be we get to wear our fucking colanders. Like, you know what? There's a lot of other reasons people wear those headwears rather than just religious things. And yes, they look like silly hats. I'm sorry, hijabs are actually really pretty. I'm just gonna stand by that one.
I think so too. Yeah,
I think silly hat in my opinion, but that's just me though. Anyway,
yeah. But that's not the point. The point is that the colander just makes us look like dicks. It does. It just does. And like, I
realize we should grow the fuck up.
Appreciated the woman wearing it in her like driver's license picture. That's fucking funny. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to actually making decisions about people's lives and actually making decisions about the course this country is taking and very real things, don't fucking wear a colander.
I'm not going to be able to
show.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take you seriously wearing a colander.
And the people wearing hijabs and yarmulkes and turbans don't see this as a fucking joke.
Well, I'm just waiting for the Christiocracy that we have in this country to start wearing trucker caps as religious headgear.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, all right, so
I'm gonna continue with EW's fucking speech here, and I don't remember what voice I was using, so apologies if you're trying to have continuity between the redneck voice I'm using here. We are a Judeo-Christian country. Except for, not remembering the whole Judeo part there, right? We are a nation rooted and grounded in Christianity. Wait, you just said Judeo-Christian.
Really Judeo.
Hang on a second. It's almost like you don't actually care about that first part of the Judeo-Christian.
Yeah, they also don't care about the Treaty of, what was it? The Treaty of Tripoli?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
they don't.
No. Mm-hmm. And anybody that doesn't like that, and this is the Republican right-wing asshole way of saying you don't like it, you can go fuck off, is that if anybody that doesn't like that, go live somewhere else.
Which is code for we would genocide you if we could.
Of course.
Where the fuck am I supposed to live? I can't live on the internet. I'd live on the internet if I could, but I can't fucking live on the internet.
Nope, we haven't gotten there yet.
It's very simple. Just go live somewhere else. Don't try to change our country into some sort of Islamic republic. Let me finish the quote. Or try to base our country on, and another Republican favorite fucking terminology here, Sharia law.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you mean don't change our country like we did to the Native Americans and completely change all of their religions and tribes and everything that they stood for and everything that they existed as, and at the same time stole them from their families and genocided them with disease, both intentionally and unintentionally, and committed war atrocities?
What was it that the guy talked about on the comments from trolls that he called you this week? What was that? Yeah. That's right. Felicia. Dim-witted, loudmouth cunt. That's right. That's what we're talking about.
I can't keep it straight. I mean, look, if you're going to insult us, use our names so we know what we're talking about.
I also have hair. I might be the Glenn Beck wannabe.
Might be. It's possible.
Freshly shorn today. It's fucking amazing. I love it. So anyway.
I know the feeling when I get a fresh wax.
Yep, it's great. All right, so let's see, what's her name? Ilhan Omar came back and clapped back at this guy on Twitter and said, "Well, sir, the floor of Congress is going to look like America, and you're just going to have to deal."
Aww, that's so wholesome. I love it. That's sweet. I like it.
Very well done.
Very well done. Very well done. It is projected by 2040, according to this article here from the Pew Research Center, that Muslims will replace Jews as the country's second largest religious group after Christians.
Fine. Don't care.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. To become Jewish, it takes a little bit more rigor than to become Muslim.
Yeah, they don't actively go for conversions. And then also with the Islam, are they just projecting out from current trends? Because that's not necessarily a good indicator. Like, current trends also said that women would be surpassing men in the marathon. That's not a thing. So,
now, to finish off what E.W. Jackson had to say after this whole thing blew out of control for him, I'm going to quote a couple of things here in the best rednecky voice I can out there. The fact that we're electing these people to Congress and electing them to... Wait, no, that's way too good for this guy. That's way too fucking good for this guy. He's just a typical American wasp at that point. No, let's see. The fact that we're electing these people to Congress and electing them to office is just beyond the pale. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in the freedom of religion. I believe in the First Amendment. But I'll tell you what, I'm not voting for a Muslim to serve in any office. Me personally, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, period. I'm not doing it. He had to say that 3 times there. And he added, I'm going to say this last one, the threat to humanity is not merely radical Islam. The threat to humanity is Islam, period. That's right. I said it, and I mean it.
Yeah, Islam. Islam's the threat to humanity. Really? Not the climate change that you deny. Just another religion that we're just fucking dealing with, because all of us on the atheist side are like,
look at all the things. Y'all. Look at all the things. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Christian terrorists and
running. Yeah, what about that right-wing extremism there?
That's not a problem.
No, we have more. We're more likely to die at the hands of a white man than anyone else, especially women.